On Monday, when you come to school to pick up your things, one of the things that's going to be in your bag, and I want to give you a sneak peek, is your memory book. I put these together for you. Usually they're a little bit bigger because usually we're in school longer than until March 13th. But this one happens to say Charlie's Pre-K Memories 2019 and 2020. And inside of it, it's going to be your first day picture, plus a lot of other projects that we did, but I want to show you your last page, your pre-K memory page. Your grown-ups asked you a bunch of questions and I put them on your pre-K memory page. And then in the back, I put all kinds of pictures that I took during our special times in pre-K. They're on this page, but don't forget to look at the back because there's even more on the back. So those will be in your bags. I want to make sure that you look for that, okay? Because that's a special book just for you about pre-K. All right, our stories today are two that are about seeds. This one has a silly name. It's called A Fruit is a Suitcase for Seeds. Isn't that a suitcase? It's by Jean Richards. She wrote the words, so she is the author. Her friend Anka Harrington drew the pictures. So she is the illustrator. So let's look and see, how is a fruit a suitcase? Why do you think a fruit would be like a suitcase? Well, a suitcase holds things. What does fruit hold? Fruit holds seeds. So, yeah. Most plants have seeds. When you put a seed in the ground and water it, a new plant grows from it. So it needs water, it needs sunshine, it needs air, doesn't it? Seeds often travel to faraway places. If seeds did not travel, too many plants would grow all in one place. It would be very crowded. And they'd all be trying to get the same water and the same sun. Some seeds travel on the wind. Look, it's one of those dandelion seeds that you blow. Some seeds travel in the water. Believe it or not all go to the bottom. Sometimes they just float along until they land on something. But many seeds travel inside of fruit, like the pomegranate seed. The fruit is like a suitcase for the seeds. It protects them on their trip. Fruits look beautiful and they taste good, so animals and people eat them and drop their seeds in different places. So if you eat seeds, you have to go to the bathroom and the seeds come out. Some fruits carry one big seed inside of them. That seed we call a pit. A cherry is one of these fruits. Do you eat cherries? When I was little, I would eat cherries too, and we would spit out the pits. Some fruits have many small seeds inside of them. An apple is one of these fruits. Animals eat apples too. Some fruits have many, many tiny seeds inside of them, like a banana or a kiwi or blueberry. A kiwi is one of those fruits. Look at this animal eating a kiwi. Many berries, such as strawberries and blackberries, carry their seeds on the outside. Raspberries do too. But we eat them right up, don't we? We don't take the seeds off, we eat them. Some vegetables we eat are really fruits because fruits have seeds inside of them. And all of these things that we think of as vegetables have seeds inside of them. So really, they're fruit. They carry seeds too. Peas are seeds. Can you find the seeds on this ear of corn? We know about that. Hint, it's the part that you eat. Corn is a seed. I bet you didn't know that every time you eat a peach, a cherry, an avocado, a plum, a cucumber, a tomato, a grape, an apple, an orange, a pea, a pear, a melon, a banana, or a blueberry, you're really eating a suitcase. A suitcase for seeds. Now, real or pretend? Well, it kind of sounded like pretend in the beginning because can a fruit be a suitcase? But it taught us something, right? What's inside of those fruits? Seeds. How do they travel? Inside of animals after they eat the fruit. So I would say this is real or pretend. I think it might be real. So Mrs. Casamasa's library word for real. It's not fake. Nonfiction. It's nonfiction. All right, let's do this next one. This next one it reminds me of something. These seeds remind me of pre-K students. You are not a seed. It's called Miss Maple's Seeds. It's by Eliza Wheeler. She wrote the words and she drew the pictures. That means she is the author and the illustrator. Let's see. Oh, look, all the different seeds are here. Miss Maple's Seeds. You can tell it's a windy day. The tree's blowing, the leaves are blowing off of the tree. There's Miss Maple, I think. Wonder what she's doing. On a bright August morning, Miss Maple flies home. She is hurried ahead of the flock to get ready for her guests. August, that's right before school starts. Miss Maple has traveled all summer long searching the land for little seeds that got lost during the spring planting. She hopes to help them grow strong here in her tall maple tree and get ready for next year's planting. Oh, look at all of these seeds. Look at the seeds that are in these buckets that she has. Hey, there's one of those helicopter seeds. Oh, here's a page. Look at all of these different seeds. A poppy, wild rice maple, water lily, a pine. Oh my goodness, let's see if acorn, we know that one. There's an apple seed. Oh my God, there's a lupine seed like the story the other day. There's a pea we just talked about and a corn. Hey, we scoop those out of pumpkins. It's a pumpkin seed. There's lots of different seeds on this page. She learns each seed by heart. They're all similar, yet none are exactly the same. Take care, my little ones, Miss Maple says, for the world is big and you are small. There she is, cleaning them all off. Miss Maple takes them on field trips to learn about being a seed. Some will be carried by the river and land in soft, muddy soils. Friends of the river will help them bloom in safe places. That's a good place to grow because the soil is so nice and moist. They tour the grassy fields and thick forests. Many seeds will be blown here where rich soil will keep their pods healthy and the sun and rain will help them grow tall. In bustling gardens, seeds must take care to stay clear of those weedy characters because they hog all the water from the soil and they hog all the sun from the sky. Snuggled in each night, Miss Maple reads flower tales by firefly light. Before going to bed, she whispers, take care, my little ones, for the world is big and you are small. And look, they're all in little tiny beds, all those seeds. She's taking care of all of them. Winter comes with the snow, a time to stay cozy and dry. Neighborhood friends gather to share their supplies of hot maple syrup, old corn husks, and juicy fruit rinds. Together they pass the long months with stories and songs. Look at all those animals. When spring comes, thunderstorms pour curtains of rain down. Don't be afraid, raindrops help us grow, Miss Maple says to the seeds. They learn to dance and burrow down into the muddy ground. She teaches them all those tricks. On a windy May morning, just like today, the last spring petals drift down from the sky. The time has come for Miss Maple to send her seeds off to find roots of their own. They set out on an exciting new journey into the wide unknown. Some seeds will take root in nearby gardens, while others will travel on distant winds and faraway tides. They all have different places to go and grow. Oh, I love this picture. Miss Maple has given them guidance and love, and now her part in their story has come to an end. They say their goodbyes with sweet memories past and bright futures ahead. Look how beautiful they are as they float along. I love her hat. As Miss Maple gazes out across the land below, she whispers, "Take care, my little ones, for the world is big and you are small. But never forget, even the grandest of trees once had to grow up from the smallest of seeds." Oh, look at Miss Maple. And look at these huge, huge trees and flowers. They look so big compared to Miss Maple. Into the evening, she sips her green tea in the quiet hollow of the old maple tree. But the end of the season is a start to the next season. One summer morning, Miss Maple grabs her willow-weed hat, whistles a merry tune, and sets off to follow the faraway call of other lost little seeds waiting to be found. And there she goes, off to find her seeds, the new ones. So, it's kind of a happy, sad book, isn't it? She has to say goodbye to the seeds that she taught to grow somewhere else. She has to say goodbye to them so they can grow, right? But then it's kind of ends happy, doesn't it? Because where does she go at the end? She goes off to find the new seeds, right? So that she can plant them again. I love this story. It's a good one to say goodbye to you for the weekend. Have a great weekend, everybody.